Step into the cottage, the air feels strange. Gemini candles flicker, cards rearrange. Auntie Kara whispers, what's your plight? Under her gaze, stars ignite. Shadows dance on the walls, truth on the tongue. The deck flips fast, your song just begun. What's your question? She'll get the answer. Spin the wheel, it's a cosmic dancer. Auntie Karen's camera knows your soul. From Gemini twins to the blackest hole. The moon's in your corner, but the fool's in play. A pentacle shines, what's it trying to say? Swords cut deep, cups overflow. Auntie Karen's eyes see where you don't know. Stars align, the cars collide. Mystic wisdom, no place to hide. What's your question? She'll get the answer. Spin the wheel, it's a cosmic dancer. Auntie Karen's hammer knows your soul. From Gemini twins to the blackest hole.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Hello. How's everybody doing this evening? Welcome to Mini Reads. Let me update. Valerie, you just booked, so let me add you to the list. How's everybody doing this evening? Welcome in. Happy holidays and merry everything. Hope you guys are doing well. All right, here we go. There we go. All right. What's up? Let's clear some energy. You guys ready? Let's get the sound bowl and clear some energy. Let's see what's up. Here we go. Hang on. All right. Well, hello, Green-Eyed Devil. Long time no chat. What's up? Has April made it here yet? We've got April, Aurelie, and Valerie. By the way, we are, you can do a mini reading tonight, or you can do $10 for 2026 advice as well. Let's go to April. April had 2 questions. You felt that in your foot? Really? Wow. Hey, DG. Yeah, let me know if you have trouble, DG. You may also just do straight to Cash App if you want. All right, love bug. Let me know. All right, we've got April. Let's go to April. April is a Taurus. Oh, let me timestamp. I didn't put up timestamps for the live earlier today. Oh, well, it is what it is. Let's go to April. April had 2 questions. Let me go to your questions and see. Okay, here we go. April is a Taurus. We want to know about the Libra. Yes, of course, Victavia. Absolutely. Now, Victavia, if you have 2 questions, book them at the same time because you'll get a break that way. You can do you can do like the $10 advice. You can do 1 question for 35, 2 questions or 50. So you'll see whichever one you want to book, and you can pay through Cash App if you want to, Victavia, or if you want to go through PayPal and do through my website, you can do that way as well. All right. Sorry. All right, here we go, April. We want to know about the Libra and the Libra's feelings toward you. Any hidden truths I should know about our connection? Let's see what we can find out, my love. Let's see what we can. Yes, the Venusians. I know, right? Let's see what we can find out for you, April. Give me the Libra toward April, the Taurus. 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 The Libra. Give me the Libra toward April, the Taurus. Give me the Libra toward April, the Taurus. Hey, April. Give me the Libra toward April, the Taurus. I got you, Victavia. Give me the Libra toward April, the Taurus. So we have the Page of Wands in the reverse, the Seven of Swords in the upright, Page of Cups in the reverse. Not much communication, no. There may be trust issues. I don't know if he doesn't trust you. I don't know if the Libra doesn't trust you or if the Libra themselves is not acting trustworthy. I kind of go with the latter. The Libra may not be completely trustworthy here. I don't know what's going on, but I'm not getting a lot of good, honest energy. The opposite, April. I don't know what's going on. I'm going to dig on this Seven of Swords. Give me the Seven of Swords. Tell me more about this. What's going on here? He's wavering on something. Yeah, he is. King of Pentacles in reverse, Two of Wands in reverse. He's wavering on a decision. He's rethinking something, and he's indecisive about something. He may be juggling. He's lacking stability. April, let me ask you this. Do you have history together? Or would he be like, is he an ex or no, or current? Let me know, because or if you've even had some sort of a fallout, because that's going to help me to interpret this. I have the Ten of Swords here in the reverse, and that could speak to, I don't know if that's about you or if that's about another person. I think it's likely it could be about another person with this Two of Wands in the reverse. There may be someone from his past that he has got energy going on with in some way, some kind of energetic tie, and I can dig into that a little bit. But it's we dated for 8 months, then stopped for 2, but we are back on. So he does want to work things out with you, or well, I think he goes back and forth on it. I think he's hung up on you. He's not over you, but I don't think he's all in. With the Seven of Swords here, I think there's things he's not telling you, April. I'm going to be honest with you. Page of Wands in reverse, Page of Cups in reverse, Seven of Swords in the upright. That's a lot of dishonest energy when you take all that and you look at it together. And then you have this Two of Wands in reverse. He's not all in on this thing. I think he's going along with it, but he's not all in. King of Pentacles in the reverse. I'm going to dig on this Two of Wands in the reverse, okay? And see if I can figure out what this is trying to tell me, if this is just indecision or if it is, there's another person here, possibly. I'm going to see if I can find out for you, April. Two of Wands. Why are you here in the reverse? Why are you here in the reverse? Two of Wands. Why are you here in the reverse? It's just a matter of his level of commitment. It's not, I don't think it's a third party. But I think what's not being said is that he's just not telling you that he's not all in. He is not fully sure this is what he wants to do. He's got one foot in the past with you. He has an ex that I feel is still is in his energy. They had a long history. Okay, so that is why I'm picking up. Okay, he's torn between that ex and you. He can't figure out if he's got one foot in the past with that ex and one foot in with you. He's got a little bit of investment with you and a little bit of investment over there. And when you take that, but yeah, that's my issue. He doesn't tell me anything. Yes. And he's trying very hard to keep that secret with the Seven of Swords here in the upright and these pages that are in the reverse. Okay. He's trying to keep you from knowing this. He's trying to keep you from knowing that he is literally torn. I think he's torn. I don't know that he's any more into the ex than he is you or any less. Okay. It just feels like he is just literally half in one place and half in another. I don't know if he is messing with this ex or not, but there's definitely unfinished business. I don't think he's doing anything. Really, it's so obvious. Yeah. I don't think he's literally screwing around with the ex. But I think he thinks about it a lot, about seeing the ex. There's a lot of unfinished business. Okay, so you know they're not together. Yeah, I don't think he's seeing the ex, but I think she haunts his mind. I don't think he's in any way over her. And a part of him, she's with someone else. Damn, okay, that's why. Well, a part of him really is into her. High Priestess in the reverse, Ace of Cups. He can't figure out what the hell he wants to do. Go with you or her. He's real chaotic. Hey, Sarah. Yeah, cash at me. Wonder what's wrong with my website. You're the second person that told me that, Sarah. Yeah, you can cash at me. I don't know what's going on here, but what I will say is this, April. I think he hides a lot, or he thinks he hides this. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately. I hate to say it, and April, I'm an air sign, and I know, but I get it. It's we can be a pickle. I know that. But I think he's got misgivings about letting you know this. And that part is something that can be unique to Libras. Libras do not like telling people bad news. They just don't. Okay. And so a lot of times, if they are not as into somebody as, they won't tell them. They won't tell them, right? My moon is in Aqua, so I feel that. My Venus in, okay, so you get it. You got some air in your chart, yeah. But this Libra is struggling on indecision, not uncommon for Libras. Also trying to keep you from knowing it, doesn't want to hurt your feelings. Also not uncommon, but also not fair. That's something that Libras struggle with, and you probably know that. But nonetheless, that's what's up here. That's what's going on. That's what's up. You're not wrong. Your gut, you're picking this up. You're picking this up. I mean, Aquarius moon, you're not dumb. You're not dumb. You know it's up. Let's see if there's anything else you need to know. I know we've uncovered that, but you had literally said, are there any hidden truths? Let's see what we can find out for you. So it is confirmation. Okay. All right. Okay. Is there anything else he's not telling her? I got you in a minute, Sarah. Hang on. I got you. It's right here. It's scrolling on the screen, love bug. Can you see it, or is it too little? You're fine. Is there anything else that she needs to know? I know you asked about him. Hey, Royal Blessing. I know you asked about him, April. But the cards wanted me to tell you something else. Can I tell you what I see in the cards? You have an opportunity for love coming towards you with someone else. And it's good. And you ain't gonna have to do nothing. They're gonna come toward you. Okay. They're gonna put the rest of the competition by the wayside. This person's gonna make you very happy. And what's cool about this, and I think this will tickle your Aquarius Gemini placements in your chart, what I'm about to tell you. There's an underlying friendship that goes with this. There's a lot of love, but there's an underlying friendship. I don't know if this starts as a friendship, but it's a friend and a lover connection. And there's a lot of happiness here. So I think we got the skinny that you needed on that Libra. If you're, because I know you would ask, is there any hidden truth? I think we kind of got that in your first question. I asked for hidden truth. And then I said, is this a second person? And I asked, and the card said yes. Okay. But yes, most definitely. Yeah, see, I think so too. I mean, I get it because I'm a Gemini rising and sun. Hey, Shelly Johns, hang on one second, love bug. But yeah, air sign, especially Aquarians and Geminis, really like a friend and a lover combined. We really like that, you know, and that's what I'm picking up. There is a youthful energy with this person. You'll like your Venus sign, especially, will like that as well. So I like this. That's what came out. I think we got your hit. I think we got your T on your Libra. And if you're satisfied with that, we're going to leave it at that. You're a Gemini rising too, Royal Blessing. I love that. And a Pisces moon. My pup says a Pisces moon. Okay, so if you're good, we're going to let that be that. I love the cards you got. What, you know what's crazy is a lot of people have been getting really good readings for love today. What the hell? What are y'all doing? This is an insightful read. Good. I am very glad. I'm very glad to hear that. So I have Victavia, Valerie, Nitra, Tony booked. Let me get, you got what you need. Okay, my love, I'm glad. I'm glad you got what you need. That's what I want, you know, that's what I hope is that, you know, in these readings that you can walk away saying, I got what I wanted to know. I got what I wanted to know. So anyway, Sarah, did you find my Cash App, love bug? I got to figure out what's going on with my doohickey. The hell? I don't know what's going on. It was working earlier today. I did put the quantities in right, didn't I? Oh, you know what? I didn't save it. I bet that's what was wrong. Oh, my bonehead. I think that's what was wrong. Okay. I think I've got it fixed now. Lord, my crazy ass. Okay, you got it working, Tony? All right. You sent through PayPal. I'm fixing to update the list. Hang on one second. I've got April, and then I finished April. Aurelia, you're up next, and then Valerie, and then Victavia, and then Nitra, and then Tony. Let's see here. There we go. Is that you, Shelly Johns? Do you see your name on there? Is one of those you? I hope so. All right. All right. Aurelie is up next. And I think Aurelie booked for a, let me go here. Where are you at? There she is. Okay. Aurelie booked for a, okay, good. Aurelie booked for a prediction for 2026. So we'll get that, Aurelie, in a second. All right. So Aurelie, what does Aurelie need to know for 2026? What does Aurelie need to know for 2026? What do we see that Aurelie needs to know for 2026? What does Aurelie need to know for 2026? What does Aurelie need to know for 2026? What does Aurelie need to know for 2026? Yes, you can. Aurelie, yes, you can. Whenever that inner voice says you don't have what it takes and you want to take a step back from something that you're feeling passionate about doing, I don't know what this is. Maybe it's traveling. Maybe it's a new job. Maybe it's a new exercise routine. There's something here that you may already feel this inspiration, this spark of passion. And you're like, I can't do that. Yes, you can. Maybe it's going back to school. Maybe it's changing careers. What is it? What is it that you are overthinking, that your intuition and your passion and you're motivated to do, and then you talk yourself out of it and you waffle on yourself? Aurelie, it looks like you absolutely are getting that leading, that call, that spark for a reason. All right. That pull to do something. And I want you to remind yourself that you can do it. You absolutely can. Yes, you can. That's your message. Oh, yes, you can. Go for it. Oh, yes, you can. Oh, yes, you can. This has to do with money or career, I feel like. Aurelie, you're welcome. Does this make sense to you, Aurelie? I think you're going to be changing jobs. You may be relocating, but this has to do, there's something here with money. You want to move to Texas. That's so cool. Okay. You're going to do it. You're going to do it. I love that. That's great, Aurelie. Good job. Oh, I got you. Hey, CJ. What's up, beautiful? All right, Valerie. Let's timestamp for you, Valerie. All right. Valerie, call on me. Mm-hmm. You know that Stephen Winwood song? All right. Valerie says, hi there. I went to Eric's work Christmas party last night. Just curious to know how his work colleagues and family thought about you. Let's find out, Miss Valerie. Let's see. Let's see what's up, Valerie. Here we go. What kind of impression how was Valerie received by Eric's friends and family at this event? How was Valerie received? How was she perceived by everyone? What was the impression? 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 Okay. What was the overall impression? Eric, friends, and family. Eric, friends, and family. How did they see Valerie? How did she do? How did she do? How did this go for Valerie? They had you had a mixed sentiment. So I'm going to have to break this down. You had mixed sentiment. Some didn't know how to take you, which is odd. But you got a mix. Hey, all Ben, Merry Christmas to you, sweetheart. It's so good to see you. All right, give me Eric. Give me Eric. Give me Eric. Give me Eric. Give me Eric's impression. Give me Eric's impression. Eric was good. Eric said she did great. Eric said she was perfect. All right. You were perfect. Eric says, awesome. 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 All right. What about family? What about family? What about family? What about family? How did family see Valerie? How did family see Valerie? How did family what was her impression toward the family? How did they perceive her? The family, okay. So here's the thing. The family finds you very physically attractive. As such, they don't trust you because they worry that you're going to be, you might screw him over. They worry that you might screw him over. However, tell me that. Yeah, I think this family is slow to trust. There's family members here that are super slow to trust. All right. I think you being just transparent with them, okay, he's been screwed over in the past. They've seen him be screwed over in the past. That's the issue with family. Okay. And so they're going to be slow to trust anybody that comes into his life. So they're going to hold back. Yeah, they're kind of stuck on that. All right. They're kind of fixated on that past thing. And I don't know, it might be pretty hard to deal with that. So that's a fly in the ointment with the family. Let's look at friends. Let's see how his friends viewed you. Friends. Give me the friends. Friends. Give me friends. Give me friends. Give me the friends impression. Give me the friends impression. Friends impression, please, of Valerie. Eric's friends. Impressions of Valerie. Give me friends. me friends. Who fucked this dude over in the past, Valerie? Who fucked this guy over? I think his friends are going to be slow to trust you, but I think they will be more likely. They'll come around. The friends are going to come around. Family, you're going to have a harder time with them. I feel like as you get to know friends and you hang out with friends more and you open up to friends, the friends are going to be okay. But at first they're going to be like, oh my God, I hope this is not a repeat of the past. Like he must have really gotten fucked over pretty bad in the past. The friends though are going to come around. Family, it's going to take longer. It's going to be, they're a tough nut to crack. Will this family ever come around? I don't think so. I kept asking that earlier and I kept getting that the family was just, yeah. And that's the issue is you've got to figure out to what degree that's going to affect things, that the family's opinions and the friends' opinions, because at the end of the day, yes, it's his responsibility to put them in their place, right? So that's what's up. That's what's up. But that's what I see, Valerie. That's what I see, love bug. And I hope that helped you and at least gave you some clarity. And you'll have to let me know if that made sense to you and that kind of, tracks with what your thoughts were as well. A little bit taken aback. Sometimes it's hard to know, but there is somebody that's in his past that screwed him over pretty bad, and his family and friends are a bit, they're a bit protective of him because of that. They don't want to see him get hurt again. And I get that, but at the same time, he's a grown-ass man. They need to, let him live his life, right? See, that's another thing. Yeah, green-eyed devil. Yeah, this you could be. You need to be careful. You need to be careful. This I could see this getting real sticky. If he lets his family and friends have that much influence, that could be problematic. All right. So Victavia is up next. Royal Blessing, how are you doing, by the way? It's good to see you. It's a huge red flag for what's to come. See, that's my problem. Nothing's ever going to stay between the two of you. I know. And you don't know what kind of spin he puts on things. That's what's... That's what's up. I would just say be careful. Let's go to Victavia. All right, so Victavia, we are going to pull another spread for you and see what else you need to know about 2026. Let's see what we got. Victavia, What do you need to know about 2026? Give me more information for Victavia about 2026. Victavia, I don't remember what I got for you today. 2026 is going to be a good year for you. That card flew out. My jumpers, Victavia, are more important than the cards I pull in the spread. And I will pull cards for you in the spread, but this jumper came out and it was in the upright. So Victavia, 2026 is going to be, you're going to be happy in 2026. I will tell you that. We're going to find out more. That sun can be a lot of things, but it's happiness. I can tell you that. It's the happiest card in the deck. Victavia, are you here? And if you're here, how old are you? And I have a reason for asking, if you don't mind me asking. Yeah. Queen of Pentacles, Page of Swords, Chariot. Okay, so listen, your money looks like it's going to improve. Okay. You've got abundance here. You may have travels. You may end up negotiating for like something to do with the car, buying a car or travel. All right. What I want to say is, be a shrewd business person with your money and with major expenditures. Okay. Be careful, dot your I's and cross your T's. Okay. Make sure you get things in writing with major purchases, things of that nature. Another thing, be careful about people around you that try to use you for money. That's another thing I get. They may tell you stuff and try to misrepresent. You've got somebody, your money looks good and you look like you are on a good path, but there's somebody around you, Victavia, that you can't trust. And I don't know if this is somebody that you're going to be doing business with. I don't know if this is a family member or a friend. But what I can absolutely tell you is that you need to watch out for that. You need to be shrewd, pay attention, be on your, when it comes to your money, pay attention. Okay. That's what I got here. That's what I got here. Give me more on the Chariot. More on the Chariot. If you're saving up for something and working hard for something, you will have success. There's something here that I see you saving up for, Victavia, and you'll have success with it. If it's a down payment on a house, if it's a vacation or a car, something of that nature, you are definitely going to have what you need. And you may feel like at times you can't go on and you can't make it, but you can. You absolutely can. All right. You've got this. I hope that helps you. I hope that helps you, Victavia. Thank you, Shelly Johns. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Okay, so next up is Nitra. And Nitra sent me money for Nitra, where are you at? I need your question, my love. She sent me money for a mini reading. That's you? Okay, good, 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 good. Perfect. What is the Cap Aquarius man from work that I've been dealing with really feeling? We hit the ground running, but I think I pushed him away for good. Oh, no. So, Nitra, what is your zodiac sign, if you don't mind me asking? Let me know that, my love. And we'll roll. And we'll roll. We'll figure out about this Cap Aquarius man. You're a Taurus. Okay. Let's see what we got. Give me the Cap/Aquarius man toward Nitra the Taurus. Give me the Cap/Aquarius man toward Nitra, the Taurus. Feelings, please. Feelings, thoughts, energies of this Capricorn / Aquarius man toward Nitra, the Taurus. Toward Nitra, the Taurus. Toward Nitra, the Taurus. We do love our bull gang. Give me this Capricorn, Aquarius, toward Nitra, the Taurus. He wants to open up to you about something, but he does feel pushed away. Why is that? Will he come toward her? Yeah, he will. He definitely, yeah, he will. He's gonna, okay. He does feel pushed away, but I think he's gonna, he's not, I think he'll approach you again. I don't think he's given up on it completely. Nah, he's not. Nah. He'll bring this back up. It may be a minute, but yeah, he'll come back around. Absolutely. Absolutely. Girl, Nitra, my little Taurus friend. You can be in a relationship with dude. You and bro got a thing. He really likes you too. And this is Aquarius energy here. Do you see these 10 cups, my darling? Do you see the Sun card? Do you see the Queen of Cups? If he's not already in love with you, baby cakes, he's well on the way. What is going on today? Have y'all seen this? I don't know what's going on. And here's what's crazy. I want y'all, I know, Nitra, it's crazy. This is beautiful. Did y'all notice in today's all signs, the collective readings sucked and the individual readings that I did were good? Like, what in the crazy train? What in the crazy train? Isn't that great? But for whatever reason, I trust my readings, Nitra. You're going to be in a relationship with this dude. You're going to find, this may be your person. It might be your person. I'm serious. I feel like you guys are going to be in a long-term connection, Nitra, you and this dude. All right. Hey, Ultravolvo, what's up? Hey, Shelly Johns, did you pay it through Cash App or through what am I trying to say? Did you pay it through Cash App or did you pay it through PayPal? But yeah, Nitra, it's a good year. This is good. PayPal, I haven't seen it come through. Let me double check again. Let me check one more time. I'm on PayPal right now. Shelly, I do not see it. What did you send it to Enchanted Cottage 333 at I don't have it as anything close to that. The only PayPal one that I've got is hang on and I'm gonna tell you. Aurelie. Let me just go to my activity and just triple check. The rest of them are through Cash App that I've gotten. I do not have it. Now, I had a Michelle earlier today that I read for during the All Signs. When did you book, Michelle? Did you book during the All Signs today? Because if you booked during the All Signs and you paid for like the $10 thing, I read for you then, and I can look back. and see where it was, about where it was. Because I did have a Michelle with 2 L's and a Michelle with 1 L that I read today for Shelley. During the all signs. I read for you then. Hold on, and I'm going to tell you where. All right. You have 2 L's. I read for you. All right. So when you go to Virgo, which is at about 1 minute, after Virgo, I read for Tammy, and then I read for you. Okay. So I read for Tammy and you between Virgo and Libra, which is at about, I would guess, probably try for about the timestamp around 105. Start listening around 105, and you'll hear Tammy first, and then you're after that. Okay, love bug. I should have timestamped today, and I just didn't, and I'm sorry. But I hope that helps you, my love. So, Nitra, I hope that helped you, baby girl. I hope that helped you with your Aquarius/Capricorn man. That's exciting. She says, I acted a fool on him 3 times already. Baby, if you did that, you in. He coming back around. You can't get rid of him, I don't think. I think you're stuck with him. All right. Good. I'm so glad, Nitra. I'm so happy for you. I think that looks good. That looks good. Those are some good cards, girl. I'm just saying. All right, Tony. Tony, let's see what Tony needs to know for 2026. Let me timestamp for you, Tony. Hang on. All right, what does Tony need to know for 2026, please? Give me the advice for Tony for 2026. Give me the advice for Tony for 2026. Give me the advice for 2026 for Tony. Slow and steady wins the race. What are you building? Are you saving money? What are you building for? 3 of Pentacles. Let's find out. Slow and steady wins the race. That's what came to my mind when I saw that 3 of Pentacles. That's the start of something good, and I don't know what it is, but we're going to see. Let's see what the cards say. Don't be nervous. You've got some advice, and this is actually going to help you in your quest for love. Tony, I want to talk to you about self-esteem and your value and how you value yourself. What other people think of you has nothing to do with the reality of who you are and what your value is. You just define your self-worth. And you'll do that when you realize that you're the divine being and you remember who you are, okay? So do not look for external validation. Do not worry about what other people think of you when you make decisions. You are the one that has to live with those decisions. And you stay true to your heart, stay true to yourself, and stay true to your intuition. And you let people talk, and you let people think whatever they want to think. I've got good energy around you, but I've got people around you influencing the way you feel about yourself and what you're doing. And I want you to not worry about what other people think. I want you to be true and authentic to who you are, okay? I think you've got money messages here. You've got, oh my God, listen. I'm going to tell you what the cards are saying. They're screaming this right now. 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups. My cards are literally screaming this. You got to get solid being single before you worry about love. That is the best way to manifest love, is to not need it or want it. The best way is to not need it or not want it, and be single and fabulous, and somebody is going to have to be amazing to make you change your relationship status. Flat out. You got everything you need inside you, baby. You don't have to look for love. Do you know why? Where's my mic? Here's my pretend mic. Pretend this is a microphone. All right, here we go. Y'all ready? Tony, you don't have to look for love. What are you looking for love for, baby? You are love. You are love. How do you not want or need? Because you got whatever you're looking for outside of yourself, that's showing you where you're not showing up for yourself. You got to show up for yourself. In other words, if you want to feel loved, you got to love yourself. If you want to feel valued, you value yourself. And a lot of this is done through shadow work. A lot of this is done through shadow work, through the shadow work journey. When you realize that your soul is, number one, divine energy. Number two, pure love. When you realize that you are made of love, you are love. You are the definite. We all are. We just got to find that within ourselves. Okay, yes, we can be douche canoes. But this is the issue right here. This is the issue right here. And Tony, I want to recommend a channel to you, Aaron Doughty. And I'm going to type it. I want you to follow this man, and I want you to binge on his content. He is great. He's got a huge channel. He's not a tarot reader, but he is spiritual. But he is great at understanding energy behavior and attraction and manifesting love. Okay. I love him, and I want you to go follow him. Okay. And that's going to help you, because instead of focusing outward, oh, Tony, how sweet. Focus inward. Because when you pull energy to yourself, then you become magnetic. He's going to explain that in more detail, but you'll pull energy toward you. And that's what you want to do. You want to become a magnet. And the way you do that, focus on you, what you want, your goals, your dreams, your happiness, your life. Get busy doing you. Find you a hobby. Get your friend group. Go do your thing. You'll find who you're supposed to find when you're supposed to find them. Okay. But when you're focused on you, guess what that does? Other people start to focus on you, because they're like, yeah. And that will pull energy toward you. Aaron Doughty has a lot of good information that's going to help you a lot, but I want you to binge on that. Okay. I want you to binge on that. And if you're so inclined and you want to get on a shadow work journey and you think you need help, and I do recommend this, especially if you're having issues around self-esteem, then, hit my Patreon up, my Phoenix Rising Patreon, and it's well worth it. And there's a lot of videos on there about shadow work. It's about how we attract, who we choose, why people's picker is sometimes broken, right? Things like that. And it also gives you exercises of how to work on your inner wounds that have to do like with self-esteem and stuff like that, right? But yes, most definitely. Most definitely. So I hope that helped you, love. All right. Anastasia, you're after Edgar. Let me change the, let me update the list. That was Tony. Sarah's up next. Sarah, you cash apped me. Do you want to put your put your question in the chat while I update the list, love bug? You are welcome, Tony. I hope that helped you, my love. And I'm glad you made it here. I'm glad you found us. Welcome. I don't know if you're new to the cottage, but welcome to the cottage, Tony. My goal is to change. My goal is to inspire people to change their lives. You watch me every day. Oh, I love that. Thank you, Tony. I appreciate that. I really do. All right. Where you at, Sarah Boo? There she is. Is there anything I need to know about the past experience? And clear his energy in the most expedient way. Yes, we will see what we can find out for you, my love. Let's see what we can find out, Miss Sarah Lou. Give me advice for Sarah. Advice for Sarah regarding Chris the Taurus. Advice for Sarah regarding Chris the Taurus. Oh, Tony. Give me advice for Sarah regarding Chris the Taurus. Advice for Sarah regarding Chris the Taurus. Advice for Sarah regarding Chris the Taurus. What does Sarah the Taurus need to know? How do we navigate the situation? What is it? What's the takeaway? What does she need to know? What's the best approach for her? So the Chariot is here. Walk of Champions. I'm going to write that down so I can remember it. Okay. Okay, listen. What I need to tell you, Sarah, is this. You're gonna overcome this. And it's going to change your taste in men completely. You are the Chariot. That's the first card out. You're the Chariot. And the Chariot, just let me tell you this, the Chariot is a warrior and a winner. It's like a decorated war hero, Sarah. So your path is not an easy one. This is what I'm picking up for you. You're not like a lot of people in this life. Okay, your path is not going to be as easy as some people. But what's going to happen over time, if you approach this thing right, is you're going to turn those challenges into opportunities. They're actually hidden opportunities, okay? You're going to turn this pain into power, okay? And you're going to be a badass. You're going to be a spiritual badass because of this. You're going to be the one that people go to for advice, okay? Just know this. Who you are attracted to, there's going to come a point in time, Sarah, where you're going to look at this and you're going to go, I can't believe I ever found that guy attractive. And what's going to happen is it's as though your taste buds change, okay? You're going to almost feel repulsed by what used to be attractive to you. And I think that's the point. You're going to come out of this. It's going to be painful. I'm not going to shit you. It's going to be painful, Sarah, but you're going to come out of this a whole different person. You're trying to birth a new version of yourself, and it's not going to be easy. Okay. And the best way, it's not going to be fast. I know you want it to be fast. I get that. Trust me, I do. But the best way to be as expedient as you can be is this. Embrace it. Embrace. This is a tower, Sarah. You got to embrace it, which I know you are. That's going to, because if you don't fight it, then that means you can then start to navigate through it, right? So the first thing you got to do is acknowledge it, and you got to step back and say, I really misjudged this guy. And that's okay. We've all done it. Honey, I could write you a book, okay? But what I will tell you is that you are absolutely going to come through this, and your self-esteem is going to be so impenetrable, like nobody is going to be able to tell you shit about your value, because you're going to know. You're going to know. Your opinion of yourself. And this is, look, this is not ego, baby. This is confidence. This is confidence. All right. There's a difference. Uncle L, how are you doing? Your opinion of yourself probably before was built on sand and shifting sand. Okay. Now it's like being built on the rock. Your opinion of yourself, your self-esteem, your value, the way you value yourself, what you will and will not put up with, unfucking shakeable. You are going to be that Taurus that is unshakable. You're going to be that, and you're already a great Taurus, don't get me wrong, but you're going to be unshakable. You're going to the next level in Taurus vibration. Yes, you're going to build yourself on a rock. You will be that rock for yourself, if you will, right? I love this for you. So embrace it. This is where you're going. This is where it's taking you to, and it's changing your taste buds for men. You're going to be repulsed by these dickheads, literally. You're going to be repulsed by these dickheads. These fuck boys, you're just going to be like, it's going to be like an eye roll. The people that used to turn your head, you're going to eye roll. You're going to be like, whatever. Does that make sense, Sarah? So I think if you embrace this, then you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Yeah. Guard your heart. Let me tell you, boundaries are like a mofo. Boundaries are like a mofo. Guard your heart. You got to take care of you. Yeah, leave Dick Diggum's energy alone. Exactly. And you're going to rise up stronger. This is Phoenix. This is Phoenix energy right here. All right. This is Phoenix energy, Sarah. And I will tell you something. Yeah. You got the Phoenix in your future. You're going to be that Phoenix. Let's talk about what precedes the Phoenix. Let's talk about the 3 cards in the tarot, okay, that I'm referring to. Let's talk about the Tower. Let's talk about death. And let's talk about judgment. All of those are Pluto energy. And all of those, you know, the Judgment card is about resurrection. It's about rising up again. It's about rising out of the ashes. It's renewal. Okay, we love talking about the Phoenix being in rising. Sorry, my balloons are going off. We love talking about the Phoenix rising, but we forget about the Tower and the Death card. Baby, that's the burning. That's the purification, and that's where we are purified, and the gold is what comes up from in the self-actualization process, okay? So it's not going to be an easy process, this Tower, Death, Judgment card. But we can't get to the Judgment card until we go through the Tower and the Death card. You know, we've got to burn. We've got to go through the fire. And unfortunately, that's where we turn pain into power. That's where we take bullshit and purify all the yucky stuff off of it, and it becomes gold. This is alchemy. This is alchemy. Self-actualization, integration of the shadow self. This is all Jungian stuff right here. All based on Carl Jung shit. My hero. But that's what I'm seeing here. That's what I'm seeing here. I hope that helps you, love. Yeah, CJ, thank you for that. Because what she said was, once you get past a certain level of healing, you just can't bring yourself to entertain the bullshit anymore. You just can't. You know, it's like trying to eat something that tastes like dookie butt, you know. Where do I come up with these words? But yeah, you are welcome, Sarah. And I hope that helped you, babe. Yeah, you will have a quick cutoff game. Damn right. Pain into power. Hell yes. And you're going to be, you know, being in that place can sometimes feel lonely, but you'll never regret it. I know, right? So, baby, Sarah, no more. Green-eyed devil's going to laugh at me. Sarah, no more meatloaf. No more hamburger meat. No more meatloaf. Baby, you're going to filet mignon. Okay. Yes. Your taste buds are going up. Yes. You have a discriminating taste, right? You're going to be a food connoisseur, except for men. Okay. There you go. I hope that helped you, love. Yes, better quality schmeats. Exactly. You know, none of the fat, just the important stuff. Higher protein. Okay, I won't go too much down that road. Let's go to Edgar. All right, Edgar, what's up? You had meatloaf for dinner. Well, there was a reason I chose meatloaf, CJ. There's nothing wrong with meatloaf. Listen, I was Green-eyed Devil and I were having a conversation earlier, and she was asking me about did you ask me if I knew how to make meatloaf, or had I ever made me? Oh, do you? Okay, Green-eyed Devil was asking me about meatloaf. There's your meatloaf expert right there, Green-eyed Devil. CJ, it's not me, because I don't like meatloaf. I do like hamburgers though, but I don't like meatloaf for the most part. But CJ she wanted to know if it was hard to make, and I'm like, I don't know, mine tastes like shit. But then again, I don't like meatloaf, so I'm not a good judge of character. So anyway, that's why I brought up meatloaf. All right, Edgar, let's read for you, love. Let's read for Edgar. Here we go, Edgar. We want to know about Jennifer. Her intentions toward Edgar. I like her a lot. She's a coworker and we are friends. She's married, and I heard her marriage is not going well. Edgar, where are you? Edgar, are you here? Where's Edgar? Edgar, paging Edgar. Paging Edgar. I need to I need to talk to Edgar. Edgar, if you are here, I need to talk to you. Okay. So I'm assuming that Edgar is planning on watching this later, or Edgar does not want to say anything. So I'm going to leave this message. Number one, Edgar, I am going to refund your question. You have no business checking in on a married person. Period. 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 Okay? Even if she is interested in you and she's in an unhappy marriage, she would be a hot mess. If let her marriage end and give her 2 to 3 years to heal, minimum, not just time, but work plus time. Find you somebody that doesn't have residual bullshit left over and baggage from something else, number one. And number two, leave married people a fucking alone. Unapologetically. Unapologetically. All right, let's go on to Anastasia. Let's go on to Anastasia. I'm not reading for that. I'm not doing it. All right, let's go, Anastasia. Anastasia. AK, both Emma and I have been sick for the past week. We are better. She wants me to go to her work Christmas party. Overall feel, please. Let's see what we got. Hey, beautiful Anastasia, how you doing? Good to see your sweet face. And I'm glad you're feeling better. Do you know what, Anastasia? I had a real bad case of some kind of stomach thing. I thought it was food poisoning, and I'm not sure what it was. It lasted maybe 2 or 3 days. But I'm better. I mean, obviously I'm better. That happened like beginning of the week, I think, or I don't know. I don't remember. But anyway, I'm glad you and Emma are better. Let's see how things look for the Christmas party, the work Christmas party. How do things look for Anastasia for the work Christmas party? For Emma's work Christmas party. How do things look for the work Christmas party? For Emma's work Christmas party. How do things look for Emma's work Christmas party? I don't know that they're friendly. I think that I think maybe they're not gonna know how to take you. I think it's gonna take time. They will warm up to you. They're gonna warm up to you, but it's gonna take time. I think at first they're gonna be standoffish. Why? What the hell? They're not gonna know what to make of you, but they will warm up to you. And once they do, let me tell you what's gonna happen. All right, let me tell you what I'm seeing. All right, listen. This group, I'm going to tell you what you can expect from this group, Anastasia. This group is going to be pretty starchy at first. Do you know what I mean by starchy? And they're going to get a few drinks in, all right, and they're going to loosen up. And then they're going to tell you they love you. Okay? That's what I'm getting, Anastasia. So I think when you first get there, you might think, oh, this is I already have friends over there. I was wanting more of Emma's feelings. Oh, okay. Let me see here. Let me see. Hey, Ashley, it is not too late. It is not too late. Let me see about Emma's feelings about this party. Thank you, Ashley, for joining. Tell me about Emma's feelings about this party. How is she going to be? Tell me about how she's going to be. Tell me about Emma and this party. One more shuffle. Hang on a second. That's right, Anastasia. That's right. Okay, here we go. We got it now. She's happy. She's excited about you going. You know what? Okay, let me tell you what I'm picking up. 6 of Cups, 9 of Swords in reverse, 9 of Cups in the upright. At first, I think she had some misgivings. Maybe she thought you didn't want to go or something like that. Or she may have thought you didn't want to, but she may have been worried about it. But now she's like, okay. And she's like, got this renewed sense of optimism. She feels like you guys are going to have a good time. All right. Page of Cups, 9 of Cups, Queen of Cups, High Priestess in the reverse. She wants you to open up. She wants to socialize. She wants to get out and socialize. So, yeah. I hope that helped. Anything else? Yeah, she's ready. She's excited. She's like, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. 9 of Cups. It'll make you feel good, she says. It'll make you feel good. Anything else? It'll get you. For some reason, she feels like this will cheer you up or her up. I don't know why, but she's telling me that this is going to make you both feel better, or that it's going to cheer y'all up, you or her or the both of you. She's like, it's just the thing we need to do. She did say, oh, I love that. I'd love that. Yeah. I think she's feeling optimistic about it. She's like, yeah, let's go. My love is an abandoned max security prison. I feel you on that. I feel you on that. Oh God, you guys are crazy. If y'all don't stop saying moist. Oh God. Oh my God. Y'all are a hot mess express. Oh wow, Tony. Sarah. Oh, gosh. That's funny. Sometimes we don't always know, Tony. Sometimes we don't always know. Let's fix this. There we go. Oh, are you, Ashley? You may have trouble, Ashley, because I just marked them sold out. You may have to cash at me, love bug, Ashley, because I just made it where it's sold out on my website. Let me know. Tender and moist. Y'all, I have a really dark meme on my phone about, I'm not going to, that's just, people would really unsubscribe. Yeah, that's why. Can you cash app? If you want to cash app, do you want a 2026 prediction, one question or two? If you want me to do a 2026 kind of quickie, that's $10. If you want one question, that's 35. Two questions is 50. Oh, good, Tony. Well, I'm glad. Yeah, I can't, that's like one of the darkest memes. Like, people would think I was horrible. We know you're a wizard. We know. We understand. We understand. Anderson Lane Vision Source. Yeah, you can do a cash app. Anderson Lane Vision Source. You're not, are you? Who are you? You said troublemaker. Who are you? Who are you? Who? Ashley, I got yours. And you did too. So if you can tell me your questions, we can get you read. And Anderson Lane, if you want a cash app, you can. You got it. I got it. Yep. So now I need your questions, Ashley. You paid for two. Got to ride the wave. Uncle L, what are you doing? Are you posted up? Are you close by your Hey Robert, how you doing? Question 1. Will things change for better between my boyfriend and I? We'll find out. And give me your sign too, Ashley, and your boyfriend's sign, if you don't mind. Zodiac sign. I just like knowing those. Okay, you're a Virgo, he's a Leo. All right. Let's see if things are going to get better between you two. Tell me if things are going to improve between the Leo and Virgo. Give me the future energies between Ashley, the Virgo, and her Leo boyfriend. Going forward, give me the future energies between these two. Ashley, the Virgo, and her Leo boyfriend. Going forward. Ashley, the Virgo, and the Leo boyfriend. Going forward. Short shuffle, but okay. I see some progress, but there's okay, so here's what I get, Ashley. Here's some of the problem. There's movement in a positive direction with the Knight of Pentacles, okay? The Queen of Swords is here in the reverse, and the Ten of Swords is here in the reverse. Here's the issue. If you guys decide that you want to work this out, you've got to be able to, the things that have happened in the past, you've got to first talk about them with each other, talk through them, and communicate with each other and get it out in the open. It's important. If you've got anger, resentment, bitterness about something, a grudge, something you're having trouble forgiving, you need to tell him, I need you to listen to me. This is how this made me feel. And he needs to do the same thing. You need to get it out and you need to say it. And then whatever it is that he did that hurt you or angered you or whatever, he needs to stop and take responsibility for what his role is in that, and vice versa. If he's got issues with you, he needs to tell you, and you need to take responsibility for that. Y'all need to clear out all the past bullshit. And then it's a new day. You start working on yourself. He starts working on himself. And when you guys have disagreements, guess what? That stuff that y'all talked about, unless he's doing it again or you're doing it again, it doesn't get thrown up in your face or their face, okay? In other words, I'm going to make something up. Let's say that I'm going to make up something silly just for purposes of this illustration. Let's say that he routinely in the past left the toothpaste lid off the toothpaste, and you're harboring resentment about that. You sit down with him, you talk about it and go through it, and you tell him, this makes me feel like you don't appreciate me, da-da-da-da-da, okay? Now, when that's over and done with, the next time you have an issue, unless it's about the toothpaste lid, that doesn't get brought up. If now he's leaving stuff, dishes in the sink or what the hell ever, we talk about the dishes in the sink. He's not doing the toothpaste thing anymore, so he can't bring that up. So once you clear all that shit from the past, it's got to be cleared out, and then you got to heal from it, and you got to release it. Does this make any sense? So that, I feel like there is an effort being made, but I think that's the issue. This is the fly in the ointment. You got to work through this stuff that you guys are not talking about. You got to talk about it. You got to work it out. You got to find a way to get past it. And if you can't, you're never going to be able to work it out. There is effort. There is effort. Okay. There's effort here, and there is a mutual desire to fix things, but that's what you got to do to fix it. That's what you got to do to fix it. So, yes, with that caveat. Does that make sense? Okay. Let's see what his intentions are for 2026. Give me his intentions. Where did that person go that was trying to book a reading? Did we get them squared away? Well, anyway, all right, here we go. Let's see what his intentions are for you, Ashley, for 2026. Give me this Leo's intentions toward Ashley for 2026. Give me this Leo's intentions toward Ashley the Virgo for 2026. Give me this Leo's intentions for Ashley the Virgo for 2026. You can, Edgar, you can. Give me this Leo toward Ashley the Virgo. Intentions for 2026. Status quo. I don't think he's going to build, I don't think his intentions are to take this any further than where you are right now, Ashley. I don't see him wanting to take anything to the next level. I kind of see him being a little bit defensive, closed off, possibly selfish. I think he has emotion for you, but I don't see him ramping up. I don't see him ramping up. I get a stagnant energy. I don't really see you guys breaking up, but I get a lot of stagnant energy between you two. You found it, Emil? Good. But that's what I got, Ashley. That's been your fear and intuitive feeling. Yes, I think you are right. I think you are right. I think you are right. Hey, Emil, you can do my PayPal directly. You got my PayPal, Emil. Just PayPal me directly, whatever you want. Whether you want the 2026, one question or two. Yep, it's because you're on my website. Just go straight over to PayPal. Or Emil, if you need me to, I can go over there. You want to do that? Okay. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. But Ashley, yes, I don't think it's going to go anywhere, love bug. I don't think it's going to go anywhere. Ashley, you too. And I appreciate you, Ashley. I really do. You deserve. Can I tell you what I feel, Ashley? Based on my cards, I think there's somebody new that's going to come into your life that's better. I think you've got a new person that's going to stand on business. But I think it's someone new. I think you got somebody new that's better. And I think you're going to look at this person. I think you're going to look at this person and go, my God, what the hell was I doing with that Leo? This is a grown-ass man. I love that for you, Ashley. I really do. And I hope that helps you. And I did not timestamp for you. Damn it. I'll have to check. But there we go. I gotta. Excuse me. You do not, green-eyed devil. That means your coochie killed somebody if you've got a tear on your coochie. What did you do? That's easy. Right, Stacy? You do. I agree. I agree. You definitely need to get some shadow work done. But at some point, you're going to find somebody that's going to be way better. Oh, well, thank you, sweetie. Ashley, I really appreciate you saying that. Thank you for that. Oh, wow, what'd he say? Why is he a big male? Ghost. Oh God. Y'all are a hot freaking mess. But Emil, when you get yours done, let me know. You too. And Ashley, I wish you a very, very happy, Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year. Because he's a big mouth. Oh my gosh. Thanks, Ashley. Thank you, love. You're spiraling. Why? Catch me, I'm falling. Oh, thanks, Tony. I have a good soul fam. Tony, if you like it here, you'll also like it at this channel. This guy right here, Uncle L, um, he is a reader, and he's my homie. And a lot of these folks in here, you'll see in his lives too. He goes live. I usually do lives earlier in the day. I'm a little bit later than normal because I do mini reads. The nights I do mini reads, I normally am on at night. But normally I'm done by this time of day. And if I'm not if I'm where I can, I pop into his lives. I'm in there, Green Eyed Devil. Several of the other people that you've seen here are over there. He's got a real good vibe. I know. It's the peach for me. It's the peachy boo for me. But anyway, yeah, we call him the heathen whisperer. But thank you, Sarah. I appreciate you. But Sarah Lynn Love goes over there, and like, were you here when the Royal Blessing was here? She may still be here. I don't know. But she hangs out at Uncle's a lot, and several other good people are over there as well. And so, good. But definitely go subscribe to Uncle L Speaks. He's hilarious. He has good advice. He has good advice, and he's a good reader. He is very psychic, actually. Oh, wow. Well, good, Tony. I'm glad to hear that. Hey, Green Eyed Devil. You know what? Oh, hang on a minute. Let me fix this. Give me 1 second, because I'm trying to. Where are we going? All right, there we go. All right, good. Yes, he is a good reader, and he's very gifted. Tony, Green Eyed Devil is right. I know. Poor Uncle L. He gets the cards. He gets the readings where the popo's coming. Oh, good, Tony. We do get wild over at Uncle L's. And Tony, I'm ridiculous over at Uncle L's. I'm unruly, and I just Gemini over there. I just Gemini. I just do. And he puts up with my trifling mess. I'm proud for you, Tony. That's awesome. The popo isn't always a bad thing. No, that's true, Stacy. Stacy, have you gone over to Uncle L's? You need to go hang out over at Uncle L's. He's so funny. He's cool. Stacy, you need to do that. You need to go subscribe. You need to be part of the gang over there, okay? He's cool. Yeah, I believe that. But he always gets those readings where somebody's calling the popo. Hey, Caroline, how are you? But why I got to get all the crazy stuff? It's damn near Maury Povich. Oh, well, I've been getting crazy stuff too. You've been working so much OT lately, haven't gotten in there long. I got you. You added it. Okay, good. Good. He's funny as all get out. You'll have fun in his chats. Okay, so he reads for all the signs, but a lot of times he'll go at the last live of the night, he'll do Taurus. And he does Taurus more often, but he does all the signs. He rotates around, and I think he probably does all the signs at least once a week, but he does Taurus just about every night. But we all go in the Taurus reading and we give the Tauruses hell. We just do. We just do. And they put up with us. They put up with our mess. They're just so patient. It takes patient people to deal with Gemini and Sagittarius. Hey. That's right, Tony. Yeah, just come hang out with the Tauruses. You'll love it. You'll love it. Oh my God, yeah. And I mean, I do have a Taurus stellium. Tauruses are hospitable. Most of them are. My Taurus came to see me today, y'all. My Taurus daughter. We're kicking down the front door. We know we weren't invited, right? Oh, okay, good. Taurus is missing a few screws. Them Taurus readings, but I'm going to tell you something. It ain't just Taurus. Everybody's lost their damn mind. What is going on? What is going on? It's crazy. I will say this, though. I will say this. The individuals that I read for today, as far as the 2026 predictions, I got really good messages for the most part. She looks like a younger me. I love her. I missed her so much. I hadn't seen her in a while because it's just Christmas and we've been busy, but I was so glad to see her, my baby girl. She's my heart. Which one, Tony? Which one? And Uncle, I got to tell you something else too. I bet you that she looks just like you when you were growing up. She's prettier than I was. She's definitely prettier. And she's sweeter too. I said, bitch, go on. I probably did, Tony. I had one or two trifling people. I know I had one trifling person today. She is psychic. She's more psychic than I am, Uncle. She is. Yeah. She's very psychic. She can just tell sometimes. She'll be like, y'all don't need to go there. Y'all don't need to do that. Y'all don't need to do this, right? Yeah. Yeah, her man is incredibly, oh my God, he's so freaking intuitive. He is very spiritual. She's more the psychic. He's more the barometer, the energetic temperature, right? He's more of, like the intuitive. She's the psychic, he's the intuitive. Like they are both very spiritual. But she can just pick up on stuff. It's crazy. She is much more psychic than I am, and he is so spiritual. Hey, Emil, you just sent me some money. I got your money, Emil. Let me know what your question is, love bug. Yeah, she has good sage advice regardless, though, Uncle. But sometimes she'll just get, yes, Uncle, he's a sensitive. Exactly. He's a sensitive. She's a psychic. Nah, no, no, sometimes it's just because she knows it doesn't make sense. But sometimes it's just her, she just knows. She just knows something's bad going to happen if you go there. Something's bad going to happen if you do that. And she's never been wrong. She's like, Mama, it's not safe. I'm like, okay. I've learned. I listen when she picks up on stuff, I listen to her. But yes, he is a sensitive. It is insane. Like he can feel stuff. It's crazy. Stay your ass home, right? Yeah, she just knows. Yep, I got you, Emil. What's your question, my love? Put your question in the chat, and I'll read for you, Emil. Okay, we got you. Tell me about the Leo. You're still ignoring him. Okay. See, Uncle, I'm telling you. What about the Leo towards Emil the Aries? What about the Leo toward Emil the Aries? What about what's the Leo? What's going on with the Leo right now toward Emil the Aries? I'm gonna keep that. What about Emil the Aries? What about this Leo toward Emil the Aries? She does have emotion, deep emotion for you. You're the troublemaker. We need troublemakers. She wants a new start. She feels like she's had the rug pulled out from under her. She feels things are shaky and unstable. She wants a new start with the Ace of Cups. She has a lot of love for you. She wants to be with you. 10 of Cups. She feels like you're mad at her. She feels like you're bitter at her, like you might be holding a grudge toward her. She's like, did he forget about me? Did he forget about me? Does he even think about me anymore? She wants things to be right. She feels off kilter. She's stuck on you. She wants to work things out. So she's definitely feeling off kilter right now and wanting a new start with you. She's stuck on you. She's regretting something. She feels guilty about something. 10 of Wands, 5 of Swords in reverse. She feels guilty about something, Emil. I know. I did tell you that. I did tell you to dump her. She was acting like a twat waffle. She keeps tabs on you. Did you block her? She definitely feels ignored. She's like, does he even love me anymore? She's waiting. She wants to hear from you. She's a total avoidant. Okay. I gotcha. I gotcha. Well, this is the thing. She's got to heal. Here's what I think, Emil. Does she love you? She does. Does she want a new start? She does. Would she push you away again and run? Yes, she would. Because she's got that issue. She's got to heal that. All right. She's got to heal that. And even though it's not what she intends, it's what she's going to do until she fixes the problem. That I don't know, but I think she does want a new start with you. I did not see anybody in her energy, Emil. She ain't got nobody in her energy. She ain't got nobody there. There's nobody there. If it is, they don't mean anything to her because they're not even showing up in this reading. Okay. So yeah. Emil, and about green-eyed devil, Emil, green-eyed devil doesn't have feelings for you because she doesn't have feelings. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. She's going to throw something at me. She's going to throw something at me right now. She is going to throw things. I love you though, green-eyed devil. My cuppy cake. You're my little cuppy cake. She's going to throw something at me, Uncle L. Uncle L, you need to protect me. Green-eyed devil's going to beat my ass. Hey, T Sunshine. Thank you too, Emil. Thank you, Emil. I appreciate you. Green-eyed devil, I don't care. Oh gosh. No, I don't. She's already after me. Oh no, Uncle. Oh my God. Lottery numbers 22, 28, 42, 21, 16. There you go. Nah, she's a Sag, Emil. She's a Sagittarius, but she's a fire sign, though. Are y'all ready for Christmas to be over so people can act normal again? Yeah, I'm just ready for people to act. What is normal? Like, I swear to God, I don't think there is normal anymore, Stacy. I think normal is nothing more than a dryer setting. Yeah, she's like got several Sagittarius placements. Green-eyed devil does. Oh, cool. I like Houston. I have not been to Houston in forever, but I liked Houston. The thing I remember about Houston is they had really good food. It's been a long time since I've been to Houston. Aries, Pisces cusp. Gotcha. Normal, and they come home and not act upset. Yeah. Well, I don't know, because it's just me and Baxter here. So I have peace in my cave. My cave is peaceful. My cave is peaceful. So They don't come to my house and act the fool. I worked hard to make me. Let me tell you, I lived a lot of my life without peace in the home that I lived in. And I take pride in that. You're coming over? Okay. Let me tell you, if you knew how long I waited in my life to have a peaceful home, you'll know why I guard it with everything in me. And I love being at home. I love being at home because my house is peaceful and it's nice here and I like it. I've become a homebody. Wine and spa. There you go. That's what's up. What? Stacy. Oh my gosh. That sucks. You hide at home. I hear you, Stone Cold Steve Austin. $316, $316. What is that? Hey, I'll put my duty belt on with my PJs. Mm-mm-mm. You're going to be okay. You are going to make it through this challenging time. I can see it. I'm psychic. I'm psychic. You're going to be fine, Baxter. You are going to be fine. Oh, Austin 316. Oh, okay, yeah. You're going to be fine. You're going to make it. You got this. You got this. I'm telling you, Baxter, you got this. Yeah. He's so silly. No, my boy. Your boy had steak tonight. Oh, that sounds good. That was good. Oh, good, Tony. I bet he could eat his weight in it, Stacy. I bet he could. Oh, but I know what I was going to say, Uncle. You know what's funny? You know what's funny, Uncle? I have noticed something. You know, you had that twat waffle the other night in your chat that you had to block. Remember that? And then came in under a different name and I blocked the other name. You remember that twat? You never have twat waffles in your chat. And I don't have a lot of twat waffles in my chat, but I've been having more a little bit lately. Have you noticed that? Who the hell is hating on me and you? Anyway, I just thought I would point that out. I don't know if that has crossed your mind. Ooh, that's awesome, Stacy. Nah, I don't know, but these. Hey, Buzz, how you been? I ain't seen you in a month of Sundays. How's my little Virgo friend doing? Buzz, I'm glad to see you. I hope you're doing good. Yeah, Uncle, I wondered if you had noticed that. I hope you are doing good. I'm glad, Buzz. Merry Christmas to you, Buzz. The troll the other night seemed like a bot to me. In my chat or Uncle's? I don't think it was a bot. I just think in Uncle's it was a dumbass. Things could be better. I hope they get better for you, Buzz. I'm a Virgo whisperer. It is crazy. In Uncle's. I think Terra Destroyer is a bot, definitely. But somebody created that bot. Somebody keeps creating that dumbass bot. She was saying strange stuff and she was asking you some very personal questions. I'm like, who the hell are you? I'm like, why are you asking him all that? And she got mad at me. So I immediately, she's blocked on my channel too. I blocked her over here at the same time. I I learned back whenever I modded for a certain other channel that whenever you had trifling people and they got mad at you in the chat as a mod, that you go on and take them over to the cottage and block them over there too. I knew you were trying to ignore it. I thought you were watching. It looked to me like I kind of know you, and I thought you were peeping game. And I'm like, okay. And it was like she was just getting close to the line, but she wasn't really crossing that line, you know? And I was watching her real close. And then you were just like, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. Yeah, they were both weird. I kind of think they were connected. Yeah, Tara just crazy. And Terror Destroyer comes in and says the stupidest shit, but I think it's a bot because they just repeat stuff over and over and over, and nobody can type that fast. I think it's a bot. I know somebody created that bot, though, and whoever I think is behind it, I think is a nutcase. A Fruit Loop. Exactly. Because they'll get mad at you in one place and then come over to my chat and start commenting bullshit over on my channel. I'm like, no, we ain't doing that. I just headed off at the pass. You start working security. There you go. You made them spaz out? Really? Ah, okay. Oh, okay. Just copying and pasting. I gotcha. They're annoying as hell. That Terra Destroyer has been on YouTube as long. I've had my channel now for over 5 years. They have been on YouTube longer than I have. They have been off and on harassing me through the years. And I know I'm not the only one. They harass you. They harass other readers too. And they've been on YouTube longer than I have. I don't know what the hell is wrong with that person. But they need to really think about getting a life. I would have paid money to see that. Well, you know. Spirituality is not all love and light. That's the thing, Tony. Sometimes you just got to call a bitch out. Yeah. Just because you're spiritual. Sometimes, remember Uncle L when I said this the other night in your chat? Sometimes the most spiritual thing you can do is tell somebody to fuck right on off. Put them in a jar. The proverbial witch jar. I've done a few jars in my life. I haven't done a jar in a long time. I don't always do jar for bad things. I haven't done malevolent magic in a long time. I just don't have the need. It's just not worth it. Love and fuck you all in the same breath. Yeah. And it's like Uncle L said. Remember that reading you got, Uncle L, and you named it I'm sorry, but also fuck you. Uncle L's titles crack me the hell up. It's like, oh my God. But my fire is powerful when I'm mad. I bet if you're an Aries, I told a client that the other day. Yeah. It's like, I'm sorry, but I mean, I apologize. I forgive you, but also fuck you. I forgive you, but you don't get back in my life and still fuck you. It's complete closure. I forgive you and fuck you. Talk about your closure, right? That is true. The psychiatrist can put you in a turtle suit in a padded room. Yes, kindly fuck off. Kindly fuck right on off. You sure do, Stacy. I believe that. Yeah, I forgive you, but still, fuck you. But I warned them first. Well, there you go, Stacy. And your whole bloodline. Green-eyed devil don't play. Yeah, and then that person was in that chat in there, and she said that I don't know if you saw this, Uncle, but she said she was jabbing at Green-eyed Devil, and she said the name fits the character or something like that, and I called her out. I'm like, who are you talking about? I asked her that. I'm like, I have to be careful because I was a mod, but I'm like, who are you talking about? I'm like, okay, if you're gonna say it, if you don't say it half-assed. If you're gonna insult somebody, name the bitch or get the hell up out of here. Mm-mm. If you're too chicken shit to call out somebody by name, then you don't need to be calling them out at all. Unapologetically. Hey, Wicked Red. Speaking of folks from Uncle L's crew, yeah, say it with your chest out. If you can't say it like you mean it, you don't have no business saying it. Just keep your damn mouth shut. You ain't got no balls. You don't need to say nothing. I saw that. And she's sitting up in there saying, no, Karen, it's not sweet. You're so loving and kind. I'm like, bitch, please. I got a twin that'll whoop your ass. I didn't say it like that, but I'm like, well, yeah, I can be nice. And then there's the other twin. Yeah, I remember you doing that. You timed her out. I was like, it was like she knew that she was not exactly crossing the line, because I was watching, man, and I was sitting there and I'm like, she has not given me grounds to block her, but man, she is close. But you just you knew what she was doing. See, Uncle L, I'll do that too. I'll see people that are just being trifling and just coming close to the line and they won't cross it. And they're just trying your mods is all they're doing. And I'll be like, we ain't putting up with that. You ain't even going to, you going to get close to the line. I'm going to push you right on over. Bye. And I'll do it too. I do the same thing, Uncle L. If they start playing with my mods and trying to, I'm just like, no, we're not doing that. If you can't say it with your chest out, you don't need to be here. Yeah, she was trying to be all indirect. And she was doing that on purpose. She was doing that on purpose, Green-eyed Devil. Yeah. Yeah, she said she was reporting. I'm like, go ahead. Exactly, Sarah. Yeah, I'm like, I thought the same thing. I thought if you think that coming in here and calling me sugar and honey bun is working, baby, then you're making me nauseous. You're making me nauseous right now. I know it wasn't you, Karen. You're so nice. You would never say anything mean. I'm like, bitch, you don't know nothing about me if you're saying that. Yeah, she needed to leave. You need to leave. Exactly. It's just like that girl that was in my chat today that was being stupid. And she said, you lost a subscriber. I said, baby, you don't go here. You needed to go. Good. You won't be missed. Yeah, she was saying all this sugary, sweet, fake shit to me, Wicker Red. I don't know if you were in there, but it was just, I was like, eh. Yeah. Then she came in with the second profile, right? I know it's like, don't come at me with that fake shit. She's like, you can be so nice. I'm like, well, yeah, there's that twin, and then there's the other twin. You need to leave. I swear to God, I don't know where that recording is, Uncle L. I think it must be on TikTok. You've got it. I think you've got it pinned or something where you pull it up. And like I was laughing, I laughed my ass off when you play that recording. It's so funny. 2 warnings and then taser. I know. It's like, oh no, whatever will I do if she tells Karen that she likes her and doesn't like me? What she was trying to do was put you down. She was trying to turn me against you. And I'm like, what is wrong with you? Hey, Royal Blessing, what'd you do? Tell me what you did. I did it. What did you do? I'm going to get me some chocolate. I need chocolate. Do tell. Her name is Sage. Yeah, all she had to do was wait 5 minutes and calm down. She was trying. And she was so bad at it, Sarah. She was like the worst at it. She was horrible. I'm like, bitch, I am a professional at mind games. Are you kidding me? Everybody, listen. Look at Royal Blessing. We are celebrating. Do y'all see what this girl has done? She has passed with flying colors. 90 fucking 5, bitches. That's what I'm talking about. Good job. We're so proud for you, Royal Blessing. Love that. Congratulations. We are proud of you. Good job. Christmas break. That's awesome. Love that. It was giving crazy lady energy. Uncle L, you know what I think? I think it's somebody that was, I think it's somebody you know. I'm going to just leave it at that. I won't say no more than that. Uncle L, did you hear the Taurus reading today? I couldn't help it. I started laughing during the Taurus reading. I couldn't help it. Yes, we're all winners. To quote one of the best college football coaches in all of history, I ain't nothing but a winner. Trivia time. Who said that? Trivia time. Who said that? Who knows who said that? I ain't nothing but a winner. Who knows what college football coach said that? That's a quote. You don't know that one? It's a good one. Stacy, you ought to know. Stacy, you ought to know. There's y'all's hint. No, but close, Tony. It wasn't Saint Nick, but I do love Nick. I'm too tired. Oh, come on. If it's not Nick Saban, it's got to be the other one. No, not Yogi Berra. Coach Bryant. That's right, Stacy. Paul Bear Bryant. I have his autobiography that is autographed. He autographed it for me, of course, before he died. But it says, best wishes to you, Karen. Paul Bear Bryant. Yeah. My uncle knew him, and my uncle arranged for that to happen. So yeah. Hey, Tavy. I hadn't seen you in a minute. How are you doing, sweetheart? It's good to see you. You're from Knoxville, so you about said Phil Fulmer. Oh no, not Tennessee. Not Tennessee. Phil is dead to me. Ah. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Yeah. You know, everybody has their years, right? I actually have some friends that live up in where not Chattanooga, and they're big Tennessee fans. I've been on for a couple of hours, Tavy. We're just sitting here chit chatting at the moment. Are you all ready for the holidays, Tavy? The hottest baseball coach. I'll take a hot baseball coach. If he looked like Lane Kiffin and had the personality of Kalen DeBoer, it would be the perfect one. Dad has major surgery. Sending good energy, Tavy. Sending healing energy. They do have good butts. I agree. Brady Anderson. I don't know who that is, Stacy. I don't know who Brady Anderson is. Shane Beamer. I don't know who Shane Beamer is either. Who are all these people you know, Stacy? I just know the important ones. I go nuts for baseball butts. Oh, a 1990s baseball player. Okay. So are you big into baseball, Stacy? Do you follow baseball? Uncle L. Funny. Coach of Virginia Tech. Okay. Hey, Angel or Angela. So if you want a reading, Angela, you can cash at me. If you have one question, you can cash out 35. If you have two, you can cash out 50. I'll put my cash app here. I had closed them down, but I'll read for you. But if you want to do that, you can. So you're a big Braves fan. Did you ever know Jake Peavy that played for the who did he play? God, the White Sox, the Sox. I don't know. Yeah, I can do that for you, Angela. If you want to do that, just go ahead and cash app, and we'll get you read. Take care, Sarah. Sweet dreams, love bug. So you know who Jake Peavy is. Of course, he's long since retired, but he was quite good. It's 35 for one question, 50 for two questions. Oh, really, Stacy? You've heard of Peavy? Okay, so y'all want to know a fun fact about Jake Peavy? I taught Jake Peavy Sunday school. I was his Sunday school teacher when he was a little boy. I sure did. We went to the same church. His dad and mother went to high school with me, and I taught him Sunday school when he was a little boy, when he was a little bitty boy. Way. I really did. He comes from a very nice family, very sweet people, great people, awesome family. I can't say enough. In fact, his aunt was a bridesmaid in my wedding. Okay, Angela, I got it. All right, Angela, I got you, love bug. And you want a general reading about your relationship? You're in a relationship now? All right, so let's see. Angela, tell me your zodiac sign and your partner's zodiac sign, if you don't mind. You've been married for 17 years. Okay. You're a Taurus. He's a Cancer. Okay. Tell me about this connection between the Taurus and the Cancer. Tell me about this connection between the Taurus and the Cancer. Angela, the Taurus and the Cancer husband. Angela, the Taurus and the Cancer husband. Angela, the Taurus. I'm surrounded by Tauruses. Good thing I like you people. All right. Angela, the Taurus and the Cancer husband. Give me the joint energies. We'll start there. Give me the joint energies between these two. His name is Garrett. Okay. Garrett, the Cancer, and Angela, the Taurus. Joint energies. Tell me about the joint energies between these two. Tell me about the joint energies between these two. Okay, so here's what I get. I get that things have been rocky, but that you both want to work things out. And I feel like you guys can work things out. And what it's going to take is patience, listening, and inner work. You're going to have to learn. Give me more on that. You both have, okay, so here's what we got. You're both going to have to learn to step up and advocate for yourself and stand on business and take responsibility for your own actions, both of you, okay? And you've got to talk about the things you're not talking about, the things that bother you, the things that have hurt you, the anger that you feel. He's got to talk about anger that he feels, resentments, that sort of thing. You've got to talk about that. You've got to get it out. And you've got to work through that, and you've got to talk about it so that that will diffuse that energy and then give you a foundation to go forward with, okay? I definitely feel like both of you are going to have to learn to put yourself in the shoes of the other person. Okay. In other words, both of you probably need to learn to stop and think, how is this going to affect my partner for me to say or do this? Right. Oh my gosh. Okay. Here's the issue. I think he's sincere, but here's what I think you need to know, Angela. Here's what I think you need to know. You've been hurt. That's why the Queen of Swords is here in the reverse. That's you. Now I'm understanding this a little bit more. You have got to tell him how it made you feel. I don't think that's your solution either, Angela. I'm gonna be real with you. Okay, because you're going to get some very skewed advice if you go that direction. Okay. But listen, you have got to tell him how this made you feel, and he's got to listen, and he's got to empathize with how he made you feel. And until he can take responsibility and acknowledge what he did to you and how it made you feel, you guys can't work on this. He works out of state. He's gone a lot. Well, and that's tough. It's hard to work on a broken connection whenever that's the case. But he's got to listen to you. You got to tell him, this is how it made me feel. It hurt. Right? And he's got to take responsibility for that. I do think he's sincere, Angela, but until you guys can do that, and let me tell you, here's the other thing that's now this is where your challenge is. Yeah, don't let religion manipulate you into staying. Exactly. Here's what I feel, Angela. That's step one. Step two is this. You've got to heal from that. You've got to heal those wounds. All right. And you're actually probably lucky that he's not religious. You are? Okay. Well, wow. But you've got to heal from this anger and these wounds, because that's the only way that you've got. Otherwise, that energy is going to stick around. Okay. And you've got to be able to release this so that you can slowly and gradually get to a place where you're no longer angry with him and no longer feeling resentment toward him. And that's going to take time. You just can't instantly forgive someone. It doesn't work like that. Religion would teach you that, but that is false. That is very toxic, okay? Because what would happen is, and I'm going to tell you, if it's only been 3 months, Angela, you haven't healed. Have you done shadow work, Angela? First of all, 3 months is not enough time to heal. You need several years. That's a major betrayal, to be married to somebody for 17 years and to cheat on you. Oh, he wants freedom? Baby, let him go. You ain't got nothing to work. If he wants freedom, let him go. Let him go. 1 year and 3 months ago, he came back and said to cancel the divorce. Yeah, but then he said he wants his freedom. It don't work like that, baby. Let him have his freedom. Because if you give him another chance now, after he's hollering about wanting his freedom, he's going to do this to you repeatedly, because what you're going to show him, if you let him come back into this situation with the way he's acting, what you're telling him is it's okay to do that to you repeatedly. He's trouble. And I'll tell you something. Stacy says my ex did that twice. He would have done it a third time if you'd have let him. He'll do it as many times as you let him. But no. Mm-mm. I think he will want you back, but I don't think I would. I think with that crap, no. No, 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 no. Mm-mm. I feel like this is something that is going to, you're going to continue to have, I mean, and it could be the reason that Queen of Swords came out is because he may reoffend and it may hit that old wound. Mm-mm. No. Mm-mm. He says, so you canceled listen to this. I canceled it. Then a week later, he said, we're not married. We're not separated, but we're not married. Yes, you are legally married. So he is wrong about that. And I'm going to tell you why he cheated. I'm going to tell you why he cheated. At the 17-year point, I'm going to tell you why he cheated the second time, because you let him get away with it the first time. I let a cheater have a second chance, and he did the same thing to me, and that's not my wounds talking. He's not going to change that behavior unless he does some deep inner work, and that's why he keeps doing that. I'm going to go with what? I'm going to go with Uncle L for 800, Alex. And Stacy. Stacy's saying the same thing, essentially. Yeah, he doesn't want to deal with the financial impact of that. He's worried you'll take everything. Oh, yeah, exactly. Especially when you helped him build that business. And Angela, I want to tell you something else too. You're a Taurus. Go follow Uncle L, his channel. He's a Taurus reader. I know you follow me, but follow him too. He's a good reader. Yeah, Stacy, that's bullshit. Yeah, there is no complicated. There is no situation. There's nothing like that. You're done. You get out of my face and let me live my life. Privilege, they go with you. Yes. Hell no. But the reason he cheated a second time, and I will tell you this, Angela, you said he cheated at the 5-year point and then at the 17-year point. I promise you he cheated between the 5-year point and the 17 point. You just didn't catch him. I promise he's cheated the whole time. I promise you. It's called spontaneous recovery. And it's a thing that happens in behavior. And it works for him. Oh my God. I can't even ask the question that I'm thinking. Okay, I got to ask. How old was your son's girlfriend at the time? Really? Uncle L did you see that? Angela, look at this. He got that in a reading recently. That's crazy. I don't even have words for this son of a bitch. Angela, this person is not worth the scrapings under your toenails. Get the hell up out of there. Get away. You need to get away from that. Yeah. His family is sick and he's sick. No damn wonder. They probably are incestuous. They're probably incestuous. They've got to be with all that shit going on. They've got to be incestuous. They're fucking crazy. There's just no boundaries with that family. There's just no boundaries. Like anything goes. Nothing is off limits. Angela, it's not even a question. It's not even a question. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I mean, maybe it's time to, you know, pull up your stakes, sell that house, and move closer to family. Thank you, Stacy. You damn right. I hate to say it. There are some good ones, but they're more not than there are good ones. Right. Okay, well, why can't your 19-year-old son, you are close to family. So, see, you have your 19-year-old son. You said you don't have anybody here in Texas. Well, you've got your son. Where's he at? You're not fucked unless you say you're fucked. Okay, well, there you go. He's going to college. I get that. I've got a college kid. Why can't he help you? Hell, he's living with you. Well, that's it. I mean, there are a lot of mechanisms that can be helpful for you in that situation. But you've got to get resourceful, Angela. No, the judge wouldn't leave you homeless. Of course not. And I'm going to tell you something, Angela. This right here is tough love, but it's what you need to hear. It's what you need to hear. It doesn't have to be Jerry Springer. It doesn't have to be. You are welcome. But Angela, you're at a place where you've got to be able to pick yourself up by the bootstraps. This is the problem, Angela, that we as women, and I know you're disabled, and I hate that, but at the same time, no one is coming to save us. We have to save ourselves. We have to come to a place where we pick ourselves up by the bootstraps and realize that I myself am alone am responsible for my future and my current circumstances. And if I want my current circumstances to change, I've got to pick myself up by the bootstraps and make them change and have the courage to cut out the people that need to go and make the changes in my life that I need to make for my highest good. Yeah, be in survivor mode. Be resourceful. There are no knights in shining armor. It's the person in the mirror. It's the person in the mirror. You are your knight in shining armor. I'm not saying I don't believe in love. I'm a love tarot reader. I very much believe in love, healthy love, romantic love, not I need you. But there is no reason for that 19-year-old son. Let me tell you, as a mom of a college kid, and mine is 20, as a mom of a college kid, I get it, because you're trying to help him out. And maybe he's living there rent-free going to college. Okay, but he can help you. He can damn sure help you if he's living there for rent-free. Okay, I'm not saying he's your full-time person, and I don't know what your needs are. Okay, if your needs are such that you need a hired help, then there are resources for that. But at the same time, he can do some things. He can do some things to help you. Okay, well, that's good. Good. That's good. So see, you've got support. You've got help. And I know he's not going to do everything for you. He's not supposed to, but he's there for you. And if you need more help than he can reasonably provide, well, then you need to figure that out and do what you need to do to make that happen. But I have a question. Why in the hell did you buy a farm if you're disabled and he's the only one there? What the hell? Because let me tell you something. I know what a farm is like. I've owned one. Okay. And it ain't no joke. And I wasn't disabled. And I was a hell of a lot younger then than I am now. And it's a big, big job. So I now have more questions than answers. Do you have employees? If you have employees, hire somebody to help you. Yeah. Well, and probably the reason he's busy in California, he's just not committed to this thing that you decided you were going to build a business. He's just not committed to it. So it's time for you to decide if you're going to do this by yourself. I sold all the cows, so now I just have to keep up the property. My son helps me. I'm like Green-Eyed Devil. I think you need to stop and ask yourself what you want to do, because right now that's a lot of land to keep up. And if that land is not earning income, and it's not if you sold your cows, then you need to think about, am I going to stay here and make this a business or by myself, or am I going to go? And that's what you got to figure out. But you got to make those decisions. You've got to be resourceful. Well, that's true too, Stacy. I agree with Green Eyed Devil on that. That's a hell of a lot. That's a lot. So, really, that farm, you've bit off more than you could chew. And that's okay. Wicked Red, I know. Well, I don't know, but at this point, it's time for you to really take a step back and look at your own life and figure out what you want to do. But I do think it's a lot for one son to keep up with. I really do. I agree with Green Eyed Devil on that. That's a lot. That's a lot. Even a small farm, one person can't keep that up. But at any rate, Angela, you're kind of at a place where you've got to figure out what you want to do with your life, literally. And until you make that decision, there's not much anybody else can do to help you. Then stop worrying about what he's doing when he's working. Stop worrying about it. You know he's a cheater. He's probably cheating. Assume that he's cheating because he's a cheater. Stop worrying about him. Start worrying about you and what you're going to do. Yes, the only thing to do is divorce. Exactly. Exactly. And I'm going to tell you, that thing about the preacher, seeing the preacher, the only reason he said that is to make you happy. If he's not religious, it ain't gonna mean nothing. I don't recommend that you do that anyway, but I'm just telling you, he's just doing that to put a pacifier in your mouth. That's what I got. Anyway, well, I think I'm going to get out of here, folks. I have been live almost 3 hours. But Angel, I hope that we've at least answered your questions as best we could. And I am going to call it a night. I love y'all to the moon and back. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thanks to everybody who booked mini readings. I love you guys. Also, Green Eyed Devil and whoever's interested, Angela and anybody else that's here, I just got a notification that Uncle is going to be live soon. So I will probably pop in his chat later on. He's going to be reading for Taurus shortly. He'll probably go live very shortly, but I got to notice, I got the 30-minute notification, but sometimes he goes live before then. I'll do that too. But anyway, check him out and I'll see you guys later. I love y'all to the moon and back. Have a great night. Bye, y'all. Take care.